Patagonia, a journey through nature, culture, and flavors. Patagonia, a vast and diverse region shared by Argentina and Chile, is renowned for its breathtaking sceneries, fascinating cultural traditions, and unique culinary delights. Stretching from the Andes Mountains to the rugged coasts of the South Atlantic, this remote paradise offers a kaleidoscope of natural wonders and cultural experiences. A crown jewel of Patagonia, this park boasts dramatic granite peaks, turquoise lakes, and expansive glaciers like Gray Glacier. The iconic Torres del Paine Towers are a hiker's dream, with trails winding through valleys filled with wildflowers and herds of guanacos. Located in Los Glaciares National Park, this massive glacier is one of the few in the world still advancing. Visitors can witness thunderous ice calving as chunks fall into the icy waters of Lake Argentino. The jagged peaks of Mount Fitzroy dominate the skyline near El Chaltén. With vibrant sunrises painting the mountains in shades of pink and orange, it's a haven for climbers and photographers. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this coastal sanctuary is a hotspot for wildlife. Whales, sea lions, and penguins can be spotted along the shores, while vast steppe landscapes extend inland. Straddling both countries, this area features sparkling lakes like Nahuel Huapi, ancient forests, and charming alpine towns such as Bariloche and Puerto Varas. Known for its surreal turquoise waters and a mirror-like reflection of the Torres del Paine peaks. This archaeological site contains ancient handprints painted on rock walls, dating back over 9,000 years. A scenic highway winding through untouched forests, fjords, and emerald rivers. The southernmost point of the Americas, where dramatic cliffs meet treacherous seas. The gaucho, Patagonia's iconic cowboy, is a symbol of freedom and ruggedness. Festivals often celebrate their skills in horseback riding, cattle herding, and traditional music. Sharing mate, a tea-like infusion sipped from a gourd, is a cherished ritual symbolizing hospitality and friendship. The indigenous Mapuche people preserve their heritage through ceremonies like the Nuwilatan, honoring nature and ancestral spirits. Events like the Fiesta Nacional del Asado, National Barbecue Festival, and Fiesta de la Cereza, Cherry Festival, bring communities together with food, dance, and music. A communal barbecue tradition featuring lamb, beef, and chorizo slow-cooked over an open flame. The meat is seasoned simply to highlight its natural flavors. A unique Chilean dish, curanto is a blend of meats, seafood, and vegetables cooked in a pit lined with hot stones wrapped in leaves for a smoky flavor. These savory pastries stuffed with meat, cheese, or seafood are popular on both sides of the border. A rich king crab stew with cream, cheese, and breadcrumbs, particularly famous in Chile and Patagonia. A Patagonian specialty where lamb is spitted and slow roasted over a fire for hours, creating tender, flavorful meat. Known as the blue gold of Patagonia, these tart berries are used in jams, liqueurs, and desserts. Legend says tasting caliphate ensures a return to Patagonia. Though Patagonia is remote, bustling markets and towns like Puerto Natales and El Calafate offer street food gems. Look for sopaipillas, fried dough snacks topped with pepper, a spicy salsa. Choripan, grilled chorizo sausage served in a baguette, often drizzled with chimichurri. Locro, a hearty stew of corn, beans, and meat perfect for chilly evenings. Patagonia is more than a destination. It's an adventure. Whether trekking through glacier fields, sipping mate by a crackling fire, or savoring fresh king crab, this region offers unforgettable experiences that blend nature, culture, and flavor. Please continue to watch the video up to the end to see surprising facts about Argentina. Bariloche, gateway to Patagonia's natural and cultural wonders. Bariloche, nestled within Argentina's Patagonian Lake District, is a destination of breathtaking beauty. Surrounded by the Andes and mirrored in the crystal-clear waters of Nahuel Huapi Lake, the town is the gateway to a world of pristine landscapes. offers panoramic views of emerald lakes, dense forests, and snow-capped peaks, often regarded as one of the world's most stunning vistas. A scenic drive or bike route that takes you past stunning spots like Lau Peninsula, where turquoise waters meet lush greenery. Known for its unique cinnamon-colored arayan trees, which are found in very few places on Earth. A renowned ski resort in winter, with dramatic peaks and hiking trails in summer. A picturesque drive connecting Bariloche with San Martín de los Andes, showcasing shimmering lakes and vibrant wildflowers. Bariloche reflects a unique blend of European and Argentine cultures. Settled by German and Swiss immigrants, the town is famous for its Alpine-style architecture and traditions. Bariloche is known as the chocolate capital of Argentina. The annual chocolate festival during Easter features giant chocolate eggs, sculptures, and tastings. Like the rest of Argentina, sharing mate, a traditional herbal tea, is a cherished social ritual. It symbolizes friendship and community. Held in July, this festival celebrates Bariloche's snowy season with skiing competitions, parades, and cultural performances. Performances of Argentine folk music and dances, like the chacarera, are common in local festivals. Bariloche's culinary scene blends Patagonian traditions with European influences. From street stalls to gourmet restaurants, there's something for everyone. Traditional Argentine barbecue featuring cuts of beef, lamb, and chorizo cooked over an open flame. A Patagonian dish of meats and vegetables cooked underground with hot stones, originating from the indigenous Mapuche people. Freshly caught from local rivers and lakes, these fish are often served grilled or in creamy sauces. Savory pastries filled with beef, chicken, or cheese often found at street food stalls. Bariloche's chocolate shops, like Mamushka and Rapa Nui, offer handcrafted treats, including alfajores, shortbread cookies filled with dulce de leche. The region has a thriving craft beer scene, with breweries like Cerveceria Patagonia serving locally brewed ales and lagers, often paired with hearty dishes. The area's wild berries, such as raspberries, cherries, and califate, are used in jams, cakes, and tarts. Explore the trails and waterways of Nahuel Huapi National Park. Glide through the crystal waters and visit hidden beaches. Participate in chocolate-making classes or learn about Mapuche crafts and traditions. Hit the slopes of Cerro Cathedral during winter months. Bariloche and the Lake District offer an unparalleled blend of awe-inspiring landscapes, rich cultural traditions, and a culinary journey that is as diverse as it is delicious. Buenos Aires, a blend of European charm and Latin American energy. Puerto Madero, a sleek waterfront area with modern architecture and the iconic Puente de la Mujer, Bridge of the Woman, perfect for evening strolls. Reserva Ecológica Costanera Sur, an urban ecological reserve offering lush greenery, trails, and birdwatching right next to the city. Rosedal de Palermo, a stunning rose garden in the Palermo neighborhood, with serene ponds and picturesque bridges. Avenida 9 de Julio, one of the widest avenues in the world, featuring the iconic Obelisco de Buenos Aires. Caminito, a colorful artistic street in the La Boca neighborhood, famous for its vibrant murals and tango performances. Teatro Colón, a world-class opera house with exquisite architecture and acoustics. Recoleta Cemetery, a historic cemetery known for its elaborate mausoleums and as the resting place of Eva Perón. Palermo Soho and Palermo Hollywood, trendy neighborhoods filled with boutique shops, stylish cafes, and street art. Casa Rosada, the pink-hued presidential palace located at Plaza de Mayo. San Telmo Market, a historic market offering antiques, art, and local delicacies. Tango. Born in Buenos Aires, tango is not just a dance but a cultural emblem. You can experience it in dance halls, street performances, or at a milonga. Mate. Sharing yerba mate tea is a cherished social ritual. People drink it from a gourd with a metal straw, often passed around in a group. Football, soccer, a near-religious passion, with intense rivalries, particularly between Boca Juniors and River Plate. Carnaval Porteño, a lively celebration with parades, music, and costumes, showcasing the city's festive spirit. Sunday ferias. Local markets like the San Telmo Feria attract both locals and tourists with crafts, music, and traditional products. Empanadas, pastry pockets filled with beef, chicken, or cheese, and often baked or fried. Choripan, a sandwich of grilled chorizo sausage served on crusty bread, often topped with chimichurri sauce. Milanesa, breaded and fried meat, similar to schnitzel, often served with mashed potatoes or as a sandwich. Fugazzetta, a thick, cheese-filled pizza topped with caramelized onions. Provoleta, grilled provolone cheese served with herbs and olive oil. Alfajores, sweet cookies filled with dulce de leche, often coated in chocolate. Helado, ice cream. Buenos Aires gelato, inspired by Italian traditions, is renowned for flavors like dulce de leche. Buenos Aires offers a tapestry of sights, sounds, and tastes that captivate visitors, combining its rich heritage with modern charm. Salta and northwest Argentina, a journey through stunning landscapes, rich traditions, and flavorful street food. The region of Salta and the northwest of Argentina is renowned for its breathtaking natural landscapes, vibrant colors, and diverse ecosystems. Highlights include Quebrada de Humahuaca, Jujuy, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This deep valley is famed for its multicolored mountains, particularly the Cerro de los Siete Colores, Hill of Seven Colors, in Purmamarca. Each layer of the mountains tells a geological story, creating a painter's palette of natural hues. Salinas Grandes, Jujuy, one of the largest salt flats in the world. This stark white desert contrasts beautifully against the clear blue sky, creating a surreal and infinite landscape. Cafayate, Salta. Known for its vineyards and high-altitude wines, the surrounding landscape of the Calchaquí valleys is dotted with red rock formations, like the iconic Quebrada de las Conchas, home to landmarks such as El Anfiteatro, the amphitheater, and La Garganta del Diablo, the Devil's Throat. Cachi, Salta, a picturesque colonial town with cobblestone streets and adobe buildings. It offers stunning views of the snow-capped Nevado de Cachi and serene high-altitude landscapes. Train to the clouds, Tren a las Nubes. One of the highest railways in the world, it passes through stunning Andean landscapes, crossing bridges and tunnels as it ascends to over 4,200 meters above sea level. Tilcara, Jujuy, an archaeological hub surrounded by rugged mountains, with the Pucará de Tilcara, a pre-Inca fortress offering panoramic views. Iruya, Salta. A hidden gem nestled in the mountains, this remote village feels like stepping back in time, with steep streets and traditional adobe homes. The northwest of Argentina is a vibrant tapestry of indigenous and colonial heritage, celebrated through its festivals, art, and daily life. Notable traditions include Carnaval de Humahuaca, a colorful festival blending indigenous and Spanish traditions, marked by music, dance, and the playful antics of the Diablos, devils. Fiesta del Milagro, Salta, a deeply religious celebration in honor of El Señor y la Virgen del Milagro, drawing thousands of pilgrims to Salta each September. Andean music and dance. Instruments like the charango, a small lute, quena, flute, and zampoña, pan flute, accompany traditional dances like saya and cueca. Textile and handicrafts. Artisans produce vibrant ponchos, tapestries, and ceramics, often using techniques passed down for generations. The Salteño poncho, in particular, is a symbol of regional pride. Pachamama worship. The reverence for Mother Earth, Pachamama, is central to Andean spirituality, with offerings and rituals performed to thank the earth for its abundance. The flavors of Salta and the Northwest are a blend of indigenous and Spanish influences, offering some of Argentina's most unique cuisine. Must-try dishes and street food include Empanadas salteñas. These hand-sized turnovers are filled with spiced meat, beef or chicken, potatoes, onions, and eggs, often baked to perfection. Humita, a dish made from ground corn, cheese, and spices, wrapped in corn husks and steamed, delivering a savory and slightly sweet flavor. Tamales, similar to humita but with a filling of meat and cornmeal dough, also steamed in corn husks. Locro, a hearty stew made with corn, beans, potatoes, squash, and meat, traditionally enjoyed during national holidays or colder months. Cazuela de cabrito, a slow-cooked goat stew, rich in flavor and a staple in rural areas. Carbonada, a comforting dish combining beef, vegetables, and fruits like peaches or raisins, often cooked in a pumpkin shell. Quinoa-based dishes, highlighting the Andean heritage. Quinoa is used in soups, salads, and side dishes. Chicha, a fermented corn beverage, slightly sweet and often enjoyed during festivals. Street markets. Local markets offer fresh produce, homemade cheeses, and street foods like asado, grilled meat, and api, a warm drink made from purple corn, cinnamon, and cloves. Salta and northwest Argentina captivate visitors with their kaleidoscope of landscapes, from arid deserts and lush valleys to towering mountains. Coupled with a vibrant cultural heritage and a flavorful cuisine that celebrates both history and innovation, this region offers a sensory journey through one of Argentina's most distinctive areas. Whether wandering through colonial towns, hiking among rainbow-colored hills, or indulging in an empanada fresh from the oven, every moment in Salta and its surroundings is unforgettable. The wonders of Valdes Peninsula. Coastal beauty. The peninsula features dramatic cliffs, turquoise waters, and expansive beaches. The contrasting hues of the rugged coastline and the Atlantic Ocean create breathtaking vistas, especially during sunrise and sunset. Wildlife spectacles. One of the most famous natural attractions is the diverse marine life. Between June and December, southern right whales gather in the calm waters of Golfo Nuevo and Golfo San Jose, providing extraordinary opportunities for whale watching. The peninsula is also home to colonies of Magellanic penguins, sea lions, and elephant seals. Salinas Grandes. Inland, the vast salt flats of Salinas Grande provide a surreal landscape, with their shimmering white expanses creating an otherworldly atmosphere. Punta Norte. This area is a prime location to witness orcas practicing their unique hunting strategy of beaching themselves to catch seals, a rare and fascinating behavior. Puerto Piramides, the peninsula's only settlement and a hub for ecotourism. Puerto Piramides is the starting point for boat tours to observe whales, dolphins, and seals. It is surrounded by stunning cliffs and pristine beaches. Caleta Valdez, a narrow strip of land forming a lagoon. This area is perfect for observing elephant seals and other wildlife amidst scenic views of the Atlantic Ocean. Isla de los Pájaros, Bird Island, a sanctuary for numerous bird species. This small island is ideal for bird-watching enthusiasts, with species like cormorants, oyster catchers, and flamingos. Punta Delgada, known for its lighthouse and dramatic cliffside views, Punta Delgada offers a more tranquil and less crowded experience. Welsh heritage. While not exclusive to the peninsula, the surrounding Chubut province has a strong Welsh cultural influence. The Welsh settlers arrived in the 19th century and left a lasting mark on the region, evident in traditions like tea houses and chapels. Patagonian gaucho culture. The peninsula's hinterlands showcase the gaucho, Argentine cowboy lifestyle. Visitors may encounter estancias, ranches, where horseback riding, sheep shearing, and traditional folk music are celebrated. Respect for nature. Local communities and conservationists place significant emphasis on protecting the region's fragile ecosystems. Many traditions, like whale watching festivals, promote ecological awareness and sustainable tourism. Seafood specialties. Given its coastal location, The Valdes Peninsula offers an abundance of fresh seafood. Popular dishes include grilled prawns, calamari, and baked fish served with locally grown vegetables. Chupín de pescado, a hearty fish stew made with fresh fish, potatoes, onions, and tomatoes, seasoned with regional herbs. Empanadas, traditional Argentine turnovers filled with minced meat, fish, or seafood are commonly found in local eateries. Asado Patagónico. This regional barbecue is a must-try featuring lamb or beef slow-cooked over an open flame. The meat is seasoned simply, allowing the natural flavors to shine. Welsh tea and cakes. In nearby areas, Welsh tea houses serve traditional tea paired with torta negra, a rich fruitcake. Ushuaia, the end of the world. Known as the end of the world, Ushuaia is the southernmost city on Earth, located on the island of Tierra del Fuego in Argentina. This region boasts some of the most dramatic and pristine landscapes imaginable. A breathtaking waterway flanked by snow-capped mountains, dotted with small islands teeming with seals, sea lions, and colonies of Magellanic and Gentoo penguins. A hiker's paradise with panoramic views of Ushuaia, the surrounding fjords, and the Andes. The glacial trails offer a mix of rugged beauty and serenity. A mosaic of lush forests, sparkling rivers, peat bogs, and stunning mountain backdrops. The park's trails, such as the Coastal Path, showcase incredible biodiversity and views of Lapataya Bay. Nestled among rolling hills and forests, these mirror-like lakes offer a serene escape with reflections of the surrounding mountains. The remote southern tip of the continent is renowned for its wild seas and untouched beauty, offering a humbling view of nature's raw power. Often called the lighthouse at the end of the world, this iconic structure stands as a symbol of Ushuaia's maritime history. The oldest estancia, ranch, in Tierra del Fuego, showcasing the island's colonial past and offering tours through its historic buildings and surrounding landscapes. A charming fishing community on the Beagle Channel known for its simplicity and stunning vistas. The cultural identity of Ushuaia and Tierra del Fuego is deeply tied to its indigenous Yamana people and the settlers who arrived later. The Yamana, also known as Yagan people, were the original inhabitants of Tierra del Fuego. Their ingenious methods of surviving the harsh climate, including building canoes and wearing body paint for insulation, are part of the region's history. The region's name originates from the fires the Yamana people lit along the coasts to stay warm, which early European explorers saw from their ships. Ushuaia's location as a gateway to Antarctica has fostered a rich maritime culture, with annual regattas and celebrations of seafaring. Tierra del Fuego's cuisine is a delectable mix of Patagonian flavors and marine influences, reflecting its geographical isolation and abundant natural resources. A delicacy in Ushuaia, this sweet and tender crustacean is often served freshly steamed in creamy soups or stuffed into empanadas, a Patagonian barbecue featuring lamb roasted on a spit over an open fire. The lamb is tender, smoky, and seasoned simply with Patagonian herbs. This buttery, flaky fish is a highlight of the region's seafood offerings, often grilled or served with rich sauces. A fresh and flavorful local catch, prepared grilled, smoked, or in empanadas. A street food staple, this grilled chorizo sausage served in crusty bread with chimichurri is a favorite among locals and visitors. A rare and unique offering, often enjoyed raw or as part of sushi-inspired dishes. The local caliphate berry, said to ensure your return to Tierra del Fuego, is used in jams, ice creams, and tarts, offering a burst of tart sweetness. Locally produced wines and craft beers are gaining popularity, often paired with seafood or lamb dishes for a full Patagonian dining experience. Ushuaia and Tierra del Fuego present an awe-inspiring fusion of wild landscapes, rich traditions, and gastronomic delights. From the towering Andes and shimmering waters of the Beagle Channel to the vibrant flavors of king crab and asado, this remote corner of the world is a feast for the senses. leaving travelers with unforgettable memories of life at the edge of the earth. Iguazu Falls, a natural and cultural wonder. Iguazu Falls, located on the border of Argentina and Brazil, is one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders in the world. The falls consist of 275 cascades spread across nearly 2.7 kilometers, 1.7 miles, of the Iguazu River. The most iconic feature is the Garganta del Diablo, Devil's Throat, a U-shaped chasm that plummets 82 meters, 269 feet, into a cloud of mist, creating breathtaking rainbows on sunny days. Surrounding the falls is the lush Atlantic rainforest, part of the UNESCO-listed Iguazu National Park, teeming with wildlife such as toucans, coatis, capuchin monkeys, and jaguars. Elevated walkways and boat rides offer immersive experiences, letting visitors feel the sheer power and grandeur of the falls. San Ignacio Mini, this historic Jesuit mission about a few hours from the falls, offers a glimpse into the region's colonial and spiritual history. Puerto Iguazu, a charming Argentinian town. Puerto Iguazu is a hub for exploring the falls, boasting craft markets and cozy restaurants. Three Borders Landmark. Located at the junction of Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay, this viewpoint offers panoramic views of the confluence of the Iguazu and Paraná rivers. The area is home to the Guarani people, an indigenous community whose rich culture is deeply connected to the region. Visitors can explore Guarani villages and learn about their traditional crafts, such as intricate beadwork and basket weaving. Storytelling and songs about the spiritual significance of the falls are an integral part of their heritage. Festivals in the region often include dances, vibrant costumes, and music played on traditional instruments like the embaraca, a type of rattle, and arpa paraguaya, Paraguayan harp. The culinary offerings around Iguazu Falls reflect a blend of Argentinian, Brazilian, and Guarani influences. Highlights include chipa, a Guarani-inspired cheese bread made from manioc, cassava, flour, perfect for a quick snack. Empanadas, stuffed pastries filled with meat, cheese, or vegetables, often flavored with local spices. Asado, a traditional Argentinian barbecue featuring grilled cuts of beef, pork, and sausages, usually served with chimichurri sauce. Tereré, a cold, refreshing variation of yerba mate, popular in the warmer climates of the region. Moqueca. On the Brazilian side, this hearty fish stew cooked in coconut milk with onions, garlic, and cilantro is a must-try. Caipirinha. Brazil's famous cocktail made with cachaça, lime, and sugar, offering a refreshing complement to the tropical heat. Street markets in Puerto Iguazu and Foz do Iguaçu, on the Brazilian side, are the best places to sample these local delights. Vendors often serve freshly squeezed tropical juices, showcasing the abundance of fruits like mangoes, guavas, and passion fruit in the region. Iguazu Falls is more than just a breathtaking natural marvel. It is a gateway to cultural richness, vibrant traditions, and delectable cuisine. Whether marveling at the roaring cascades or savoring local flavors, visitors are sure to be enchanted by this remarkable destination. Please feel free to subscribe and like and comment down below for any suggestion. Patagonia's Mendoza Wonders and Traditions. A crown jewel of Patagonia, this park boasts dramatic granite peaks, turquoise lakes, and expansive glaciers like Gray Glacier. The iconic Torres del Paine Towers are a hiker's dream, with trails winding through valleys filled with wildflowers and herds of guanacos. Located in Los Glaciares National Park, this massive glacier is one of the few in the world still advancing. Visitors can witness thunderous ice calving as chunks fall into the icy waters of Lake Argentina. The jagged peaks of Mount Fitzroy dominate the skyline near El Chaltén, with vibrant sunrises painting the mountains in shades of pink and orange. It's a haven for climbers and photographers. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this coastal sanctuary is a hotspot for wildlife, Whales, sea lions, and penguins can be spotted along the shores, while vast steppe landscapes extend inland. Straddling both countries, this area features sparkling lakes like Nahuel Huapi, ancient forests, and charming alpine towns such as Bariloche and Puerto Varas. Known for its surreal turquoise waters and a mirror-like reflection of the Torres del Paine peaks. Now, this archaeological site contains ancient handprints painted on rock walls, dating back over 9,000 years. A scenic highway winding through untouched forests, fjords, and emerald rivers. The southernmost point of the Americas, where dramatic cliffs meet treacherous seas. The gaucho, Patagonia's iconic cowboy, is a symbol of freedom and ruggedness. Festivals often celebrate their skills in horseback riding, cattle herding, and traditional music. Sharing mate, a tea-like infusion sipped from a gourd, is a cherished ritual symbolizing hospitality and friendship. The indigenous Mapuche people preserve their heritage through ceremonies like the Ngilatun, honoring nature and ancestral spirits. Events like the Fiesta Nacional del Asado, National Barbecue Festival, and Fiesta de la Cereza, Cherry Festival, bring communities together with food, dance, and music. A communal barbecue tradition featuring lamb, beef, and chorizo slow-cooked over an open flame. The meat is seasoned simply to highlight its natural flavors. A unique Chilean dish, curanto is a blend of meats, seafood, and vegetables cooked in a pit lined with hot stones, wrapped in leaves for a smoky flavor. These savory pastries, stuffed with meat, cheese, or seafood, are popular on both sides of the border. A rich king crab stew with cream, cheese, and breadcrumbs, particularly famous in Chile and Patagonia. A Patagonian specialty where lamb is spitted and slow roasted over a fire for hours, creating tender, flavorful meat. Known as the blue gold of Patagonia, these tart berries are used in jams, liqueurs, and desserts. Legend says tasting caliphate ensures a return to Patagonia. Though Patagonia is remote, bustling markets and towns like Puerto Natales and El Calafate offer street food gems. Look for sopaipillas, fried dough snacks topped with pebra, a spicy salsa. Choripan, grilled chorizo sausage served in a baguette often drizzled with chimichurri. Locro, a hearty stew of corn, beans, and meat perfect for chilly evenings.